Welcome back. Well, our pets are like family members, and we like to keep them out of trouble, like to keep them safe. And if you're looking for the best way to do so, look no further. I'm here with really the total solution. This is going to keep any dog on leash, and you don't have to worry about it chewing through and going out. In fact, you kind of have a story that is behind the leash that got you thinking about this. Could you share that with us?
Yes, when I was 13, I had a little Sheltie, and I was taking her to the park, and she had chewed up her leash a number of times, and so I tied it in knots so that I would be able to have a leash. And she saw something like a squirrel, I don't know, she bolted and it snapped, and she got killed by a car. And that was very impressionable. I felt guilty that I hadn't kept her safe. And about 20 years later, I finally faced my fears and I got another dog again. And at 6 months, he had chewed through all the leashes I had bought him. And I didn't want to lose another dog. So I went searching for something that was indestructible, and all I could find were the chain leashes. And I wanted something that was flexible, lightweight, had all the qualities of the strength of a chain leash, but was more manageable and pretty and had some more options. And so I went to the hardware store and I asked him what was going to last forever, and this is what I came up with.
That is just amazing, and like you say, it is indestructible. I mentioned earlier you could almost tow a car with this, and he was telling me the tensile strength is really strong.
Yes, even on the thinnest one, which I'll show you here, this has got a 900-pound weight load limit, just this wire rope itself. So it's made from aircraft cable, so it's galvanized steel, and I do remove all the plastic coating, the PVC, and I swedge it with a 30-ton press, and so it is strong, way stronger than any dog could ever pull it out, but I wanted to be sure.
And at the end, you've really shrink wrapped it all so everything stays safe and indestructible.
Yes, what I've done here is I've done a nice coating so it covers the metal sleeve that I've swedged, so it's nice and coated so you don't have to worry about any cuts. And then also I've attached a grommet on the base of this carabiner, which makes it easy to go ahead and take the leash handle out. So if you do tie your dog up, just snap it in the carabiner, or if this is a post, and your dog is safe and you have an intact handle when you come back to take your dog for the rest of the walk.
Well, Jocelyn, what if my dog is not really hot on hot pink? Do you have a solution?
Luckily I do. I like hot pink, but no. We've got a number of different colors. I have black, orange, red. As you can see here, they're all displayed. I have them in 3 different gauges. I have a very fat, large one, and this is for big, heavy, strong dogs. I have a medium-sized one, and I also have this thin one that I already showed you, and it comes in all the colors in all the sizes.
Now the large one, the tensile strength on that must be astronomical.
Oh, it's over 5,000 pounds, and don't do this, but you could probably tow a truck or trailer with it.
That is just amazing. Well, you know, the nice thing about this is it's going to keep our dogs safe. That's one thing that we don't have to worry about anymore. That leash, it's going to do its job. So our dog's going to stay out of harm, and sometimes they're kind of attracted like a magnet to things that they shouldn't be.
They are, and one of the solutions I came up with, because I made this for myself, not intending to sell it at first, but I have 2 dogs, and so what I usually do is I take them and put them on a coupler, and then I've got them at closed hands so they can still go for a walk, and it keeps me from kind of losing my mind because they all want to run everywhere. And the other great thing is if you live in a place where there's mud or water, I live in Oregon and my dogs are always out in the rain, these don't get stinky and dirty and gross. They're easy to clean up, you just wipe them down and they look as good as new.
And you don't have to worry about them rusting either. Even though they're made out of metal, they're never going to rust.
Yeah, this is a rust proof. This is a galvanized steel, and again, I live in Oregon, and my first leash I still use. I've had it for 7 years.
Well, your color combinations are really, absolutely fabulous. I like the hot pink and the purple, and you've color coordinated everything. It just looks great.
Well, thank you. I wanted it to be appealing, and as well as being this very strong thing, I also wanted to have some feminine appeal, but also appeal to, anywhere from men to women to girl dogs and boy dogs.
Well, Jocelyn, keeping dogs safe one leash at a time. Right now, I know you have to have the attention of all of our viewers. What's the best way for them to learn more about all of your leashes?
Well, on the web, online, you can go to www.muttgear.net, and that's muttgear.net, and you can go ahead and peruse the website. Although the product is named Vir-Chew-Ly Indestructible, muttgear.net is the website.
Easy enough. Well, Jocelyn, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.